Champions League night is here, everybody. Welcome along. It is Manchester City versus Dortmund. That is the game we're going to be covering from 8 o'clock, but we have a lot going on right now. We're going to keep our eyes on everything that's going on. All the scores are coming up on the bottom of your screen right now, as you can see there on the video printer anyway. So give me your thoughts in on all these. Get into the comments section. I'm just going to get my footage up now in just a moment. Thank you for joining us. Anyone who is over from FUTV, welcome along. If this is your first time, please make sure you just get your comments in there, everybody, and of course make sure that you do pop a like on the video if you're loving the content as well. Right, I am looking now at let's see what we've got. So bear with me 1 second, everybody, and I'm just getting up my stream as it is. I hope you're all doing fantastically well. I hope you all had a good bonfire night so far. I can still hear the fireworks firing away near me. Actually, I think it's going to be a busy night for me. I think there's going to be quite a few bangs from where I'm positioned here. Yeah, let me know what you're up to, everybody. Are you out? Are you just staying in watching the football? Are the pets locked away? Do let me know and get into the comment section. Let's get the conversation rocking and rolling, everybody. Right. Let's get moving with everything that's going down. Just trying to get my actual footage up on my screen at the moment of the game. Let me just bring up the chat again. Sorry, everybody, if I seem a little bit all over the place. Keep your thoughts coming in. Everybody get up with what is going on, by the way. Where is my stream? I don't know, honestly. These things are sent to test us, aren't they? They really are. There we go. We're moving now. Anyway, Chelsea 2-2, everybody. What we reckoning? Are they going to sneak the win out of this one? Are they going to get... well, Garnacho scored, so I'm already disappointed with that. Don't really want to talk about that much. But Chelsea, I think, will sneak this win now. And I think we will be looking at them being the next... I think they'll be the next... sorry, that's very loud, isn't it? I think Chelsea will be the, what is it now, so far, the 4th English team to win so far this Champions League week. Big night last night, wasn't it? Spurs got their 4-0 win. Of course, we seen Arsenal get their win, easy win for them. The big one was Liverpool, wasn't it? Of course, getting that massive win against Real Madrid. Obviously, we've got tonight as well. We've got Newcastle, they're at home to Athletic Club. And, of course, we've got Manchester City, Dortmund, as well as Chelsea, who are going on right now. 12 minutes left in the Chelsea game, as it is at the moment. Estevao looks like he's running amok in this one. He was the guy who scored the first goal for Chelsea this evening. And Garnacho, 2 of their summer signings, have kept them in the game right now. But it is going to be a very busy night in the Champions League. As you can see on your screen as well, everybody, at the moment, there are your other games that are going on. Ajax, Galatasaray, Benfica, Leverkusen, Club Brugge against Barca, Inter versus Karat, City, Dortmund, Newcastle, Athletic Club, and Marseille versus Atalanta. Give me your thoughts on them games. Which one are you looking forward to seeing? We can actually check on the Manchester City lineup and the Dortmund lineup as well on your screen. We'll bring that up in just a moment, everybody. Let's just bring it up now, in fact. So, City tonight and their lineup. This is going to be our main focus, of course. Donnarumma in goal, Nunes, Stones, Guardiola and O'Reilly. Cucurella there is a bit late on that goalkeeper. He's flattened him. That is not Cucurella. Yeah, it is Cucurella, actually. So, yeah, that is your back four for Manchester City. Nico Gonzalez in the midfield. Savinho, Reinders, Foden, Doku supporting the lone man up front. The one-man battering ram that is Erling Haaland. The goal machine himself. I mean, where would City be without Erling Haaland at the moment? That is the killer question. Of course, he is a City player and you have to count him. But, I mean, come on. It is embarrassing how much City actually rely on him. But I tell you what, if there was one striker you would want running through on goal for you, if everything depended on it, then it would definitely be Erling Haaland, wouldn't it? Chance here for Karabag, right into the arms of Sanchez there. Early doors in this one. I'm going to bring up some of your comments as well, everybody. So get into the chat, please. I'll bring you up on the screen this evening. Courtesy of Stream Builder again. Not done a watch along for a week, I think now, or something like that, here on Football Talk. So good to be back on Champions League night. We have been doing Rival Watch as well on FUTV. I'm trying to mix everything in at the moment with my schedule for the women's team that I run. Anyone who is just joining us at the moment, as if we didn't have enough with YouTube running right now. We've got Winton Ladies. So, yeah, Kaz plays on that team as well. We had a great result at weekend against last year's champions, Hyde. We played Hyde United away from home, got a very, very good 1-1 draw. And so the watch-alongs are being mixed in with everything that's happening with the football. What's happened there? Is that an actual thing that happens on Amazon now? Did he play ads over the top of the football? Is this how it is? Is this how streaming is going to be on... I don't get it. Why has my stream done this? Why have I got Champions League branding and adverts above the actual game? What the hell is going on? Does anyone else get this? Is this like a new thing? I've got no idea what's going on right now. I'm going to have to start that all over again. That's mental. All of a sudden, Amazon was just playing, well, the adverts ahead of the actual game. Does anyone else get that? Yeah. Madness. Oh, right. Keep your thoughts coming in, everybody. Let me know what you're thinking. Can City get the win today? Who's going to win that game at weekend, by the way? City versus Liverpool. That's going to be a tough one to call. City could do with backing up what Liverpool did yesterday. And we have got Gary, who is a big Dortmund fan as well. Hello, Gary. I'm guessing you're excited for this one, mate. Yeah, I've got Prime. It is Prime, yeah. I pay for Prime because I need all my stuff being delivered quickly. So, yeah. Karabag getting very excited here into the last 10 minutes. And there's a chance. Oh, that's gone over the top. That could have easily been 3-2. Caicedo in again. He looks like Caicedo's the Chelsea one-man band at the moment as well. My God. Everything positive is through that man. Who else is in here that we know? Let's see who we got in here. Andrew's in here. Welsh Red. Daz. Tom. London. Tim's in. Gary's in. Rodders is in. Love it. Cantona. Northern Geezer. Plenty in. Plenty of regulars in. Love it. Keep the chat going, everybody. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know of any United stuff you want to talk about as well. Don't forget. But yeah, the other scores tonight as well at the moment. The other early kickoff. Just watching Garnacho here. Go on, lose it. Fall over. Fall over. Is this a good result for Chelsea? This one? I'm not sure. A bigger game. Big chance for Chelsea. Oh, Enzo could not get the ball across. Still on here for Chelsea. Another chance to cross it. It does come in this time, and it's cleared away by the defender. Garnacho flapping his hand around there like he should have got the ball miles away from the goal. What an absolute numpty. What's he moaning about? No attackers there. Let's just check this league table right now. Chelsea 10th. They're still comfortable. 7 points from 4 games. Still comfortably able to attack that top 8 there. I mean, Tottenham are in the top 8, for God's sake. Oh my God, they've just come close again, Chelsea there. That is Buonanotte there from about 30 yards out. He's hit that well. Oh, that is about a foot wide. Very close. Keeper's got no chance of that. If that's on target, that's in, and Chelsea are done. They're through. I'm not through, sorry, but they've got the points. So this difference here right now, you can see the league table is also going to pop up on your screen. I'll get everything updated for you now, everybody, so you can see it. Our full table, let's bring that up as well. We'll get everything up now. Let's just bring up the Borussia Dortmund team as well. We've gone through Manchester City. Anyone who is just joining us now, Manchester City side for the 8 o'clock kickoff. It's Donnarumma in goal, Matthias Nunes, John Stones, Jasko Guardiol, Nico O'Reilly across the back 4, Nico Gonzalez as the holding midfielder. Then 4 supporting Erling Haaland up front are Savinho, Tijinji Reinders, Phil Foden and Jeremy Doku. For Borussia Dortmund, let's see how many of these I get right. Gregor Kobel in goal, then it is a back 3. The famous 3-4-3 formation being played here tonight. Valdemir, Anton, Nico, Schottelbeck, Rami, how do you say that one? Benzabani, I think. Gary will correct me if we've got any of these wrong. Ryerson, Mekov, Sabitzer and Svensson across the middle 4. Then 2 supporting in Karim Adeyemi and Beer, with the man, the goal-scoring machine, Sergio Guirassy up top for Borussia Dortmund. So, get your thoughts in, get your score predictions in as well. Let's just have a look through all the fixtures, actually, and what's going to be interesting tonight. So I'm just going to bring them up on your screen now, and then we'll pause it. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Big chance. Oh, it's good defending, actually. It's good defending. All right, out of the games tonight. So let's just go through these and put some scores on it. Ajax, Galatasaray. I think Galatasaray beat Ajax. Ajax are awful. Benfica, Leverkusen. Jose Mourinho gets a draw against Leverkusen for me. Club Brugge, Barcelona. Barcelona will beat Club Brugge. Inter versus Kairat. Inter will beat Kairat. Man City, Dortmund. I'm going to go Man City win. Newcastle, Athletic Club. I think Newcastle at home will have too much for Athletic Club. And Marseille, Atalanta. I think Marseille take it with the home advantage. We'll see if Mason Greenwood gets on the score sheet again tonight. Chelsea coming forward here down the right-hand side with Vestavea. Inside, Enzo. I think he's kicked it at Delap, and Delap has deflected it wide. You're going to be annoyed at that. Yeah, good defending a moment ago from Reece James. I do apologise if you're hearing lots of bangs. It's Guy Fawkes night, obviously. Plenty of fireworks firing around, everybody. Make sure you also do pop a like on the live stream as well, everyone. Make sure you share it. Let's get as many people in as we possibly can. We love to have a good crack on the old watch-alongs. So, yeah, get your jokes in. Get your banter flying, everybody. I'm sat here with my very scared 65-kilo dog who's petrified of the fireworks, but looking forward to watching your watch-along, says Veronica. Veronica, love that. Keep them sorts of comments coming in, everybody. I think GN Junior wants to say hi. Someone in the chat there. I did all right then. Thanks for that, Gary, mate. My pronunciations sometimes get a bit mankified. Mankified means Mancunian slang, obviously. And I'm doing all right, I think. The Champions League was better when it was an actual Champions League. Does anyone like the new format, by the way? It just gives the bigger teams a better chance of getting away with it, I feel. Into the last minute of the Chelsea game. Reece James out wide here. Good chance to get a good ball in. Chelsea packing the box out. Estevao out wide. Going to try and take his man on, I think. Someone needs to cross the ball. Enzo loses it on the edge. And Karabag win a free kick right on the edge. Boom! Fireworks! Rockets going! Here's one for you. I'm going to ask everybody in the chat right now, what score do you reckon our game this weekend is going to be? Not United. Winton Ladies. My team. Mine and Kaz's. We're playing Oldham Athletic. What do you reckon it's going to be, everybody? I can't believe Caicedo's been booked for that. The guys just took a dive on him there. Sometimes the refs abroad, they get suckered in big time, don't they? Really do. We've got 5 minutes of added time here in the Chelsea game. Don't forget, everybody, our main game tonight is going to be City's game versus Dortmund, but we are going to cover all of the other games as well. I'm wondering if there's a multi-view. There is a multi-view on this, isn't there? Let me see if I can get it up. I'm just going to keep an eye on everything tonight. Let's see. I've never tried this before on the Amazon Prime setup. Let's just see. Right, where is it? I'm sure they do one on here. Everyone tell me that they do. Everyone always says I need to look at it. Champions League. Where is the multi-view thing? Is there a multi-view thing on Amazon Prime, everybody? Someone tell me. I'm sure there is. All of the games are here. What's this? Champions League goals show. That's later on. Or is that just... No, actually, included with... Coverage of all the goals in UEFA Champions League. Okay, right, alright. So I might just flick onto that one. Let's see what else we've got. So let's go back to Chelsea and just finish watching that game out. And I will... Oh, I might have missed something here. Garnacho has one saved. Good save from the goalkeeper by the looks of it. Good man. That would have been painful watching him get the winner. Literally 2.5 minutes left in this one right now. Can Karabag hang on? It's a good result for them. When you look at the league table when it comes to Karabag. Oh, hang on. Hang on. This ball stayed in play. Karabag with 2 minutes left here. 2 on 3. Can they make the most of it? Overload now. Ball across is to no man. It was kind of hopeful. But decent counter-attack there for a minute. Let's have a look. Where are Karabag? Karabag are actually... Oh, forgot they had a good start to this, didn't they? They're actually 12th right now. Karabag on the same points as Chelsea. So they're in this. Karabag are actually in this Champions League competition here right now. Tucked in 12th. It's nice. That's a playoff place for Karabag. So that's pretty decent. Cobol is a fantastic keeper, says Gary. Manchester United will link with him as well. Yeah, so as it stands, Chelsea on 7 points. Sporting 7 points. Karabag 7 points. Dortmund and City, who are playing in our game, both on 7 points as well. And time is running out for Chelsea to nick the winner here, it would seem. Another cross in, another one goes begging. It's like it's going to be points shared here into the last minute now in the Chelsea one. Just on the other results tonight, one more 5:45 kickoff, 5:45 kickoff, and that is between Villarreal and Paphos, and Villarreal being beaten by Paphos is a surprise. It definitely a shock result, that one. In terms of that league table, that has propelled Paphos all the way up to 19th into the playoff places. Previously only on 2 points until Villarreal turn up. Villarreal have been a massive disappointment in that game. Where are Villarreal in the table? Where they're bleeding out? Oh, they're 32nd. They've not won a game. Is it a shock? I don't think it is, actually, when I look at that. Game over between Chelsea and Karabag. Chelsea comfortably in there. They won't be worried after 4 games. Positioned in the playoff places. Couple of wins needed, but halfway through the league phase for Chelsea now. And Chelsea sat in 10th place. Level on points with Dortmund, who are in the actual top 8 and automatic promotion places. So, yeah, no real drama for them. But yeah, you got to be finishing in the top 24 places to hit the playoffs and get another game. Top 8 take you right into the round of 16. So it is going to be a tight run thing, because all the big hitters are right up there at the moment. You don't really want that extra game if you're one of the bigger clubs. And it is going to be very, very tight in there. In fact, let's have another little butchers at the table on our screen here right now. Ajax, look at the state of that football club. Absolute disgrace. Bayern Munich, Arsenal, PSG, Inter, Real Madrid, Liverpool, Tottenham and Borussia Dortmund. Ooh. Barcelona on 6 points can go into the top 8 tonight with a win also. Excuse me. So we'll keep an eye on everything as it goes down. The Karabag fans look like they're ecstatic right now. 2 points drop, says Tom. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, Karabag have been a bit of a surprise package though this season so far. Definitely. Paphos is a great place to go on holiday, says Tim. What a waste of fixtures. What was that regarding? Let us know on that one, Cantona. My God, they're loud. Better for the bigger teams, but at least we don't get those awful later rounds and qualifying rounds like Liverpool won against Malmo, who just parked the bus. You could say it is competitive and everyone feels like they've got a chance. That's one thing, isn't it? So, yeah, probably on that side of things, but it just seems to prolong it. And it is all just to make money, isn't it? It was all just to basically counter the Super League, wasn't it? That's what it always was. That's and FIFA doing their bit by bringing the Club World Cup in and bringing more money into football. That's what I've seen anyway. Alright. Let's see what we've got coming up. Which is the most exciting game tonight? What am I going for at weekend, Rodders? Score-wise for United? Oh, I really don't know. I'm gonna go a 2-1 Man United win at weekend. I think is probably where I'm at right now. Let's see some of the build-up for the Man City game. Yeah, it looks like Pep Guardiola's made Erling Haaland the captain for the evening because he's going up against his old club Dortmund. And to be honest though, looking at that team, there's not many senior figures in there now. Yeah, that's probably right, to be honest. I wouldn't want to give it to anyone else in that starting lineup for City anyway. I wonder if City will fill a stadium tonight. So that's the big question, isn't it? If few people going in with their scores for the weekend as well. Rudders has gone 2-1 as 2-1 United. Gary's gone 2-1 United. The draw, says Northern Geezer. 3-1 Man United. Maguire sent off for headbutting Romero. I think Romero headbutts Maguire, then hits the breeze blockhead, knocks himself out, and VAR overturned the red card. That's what I think is going to happen anyway. Someone spent a lot of money on fireworks. My God. Oh, I'm comfortable here, man. I'm going to have to maybe change position. Oh, busy night. Busy night. Why is that so loud? Shut up, Pep. Get on with it. Anyway. I got this. What? 3-1? I hope so, mate. I hope so. Grant, I'm going to hold you to that, buddy. 3-1. I'll take that all day long, matey. Any win will do, Man United, this weekend. It's just going to be another nervous watch, innit? It's just going to be painful because we are better, but it just seems like everybody's out and hunting us at the moment. And that's my concern. It just seems like every single game is a massive game. Get off my screen. Who's winning the Champions League after these first few games? Who's standing out? I tell you what, Bayern Munich, 16 wins in a row. That is bleeding phenomenal, by the way, for the start of the season. No one has ever done that. That's bleeding crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Bayern Munich have got to be favourites, aren't they? The way that they're playing, surely Bayern Munich are right up there. See, we need a win this weekend, my friend Andrew. It would be such a buzz going into the international break. 20 points. Should be top 4. That should be top 4 for Man United if we get the win. Both teams fighting for second place in the league, effectively, aren't we? So if either one of us wins at weekend, we go second behind Arsenal. I'll tell you right now, I'll be shouting out champions. I'll be shouting out a title charge. 5 points behind Arsenal if we beat Spurs on Saturday lunchtime. That's where United will be. TNT presenters getting soaked by city sprinklers again. I honestly can't tell if Jolyon Lescott's hair is real or not. I don't know. What do you reckon, everybody? Is anyone watching the same screen that I am? It's not real. Doesn't look it anyway. Call of Duty. Sounds like Call of Duty outside. My God. I live in Manchester and I am a Manchester United fan for a long time, says Andrew. Good for you, mate. I don't know if you were talking to somebody else in that one there. Did anyone give me a score result for the weekend for Winton? I think Grant said 3-1. Give me a score prediction for Winton versus Oldham Athletic this weekend, everybody. Anyone who's in Manchester wants to come and watch, we kick off on Sunday, 2 o'clock at Hotwood Hall College. That's where we're playing this weekend, so get support down there for the girls and the ladies. Get them in. Cheer us on from the sidelines. Oh, look. I'm trying to think here. Where's this? Ah. Looks like the Dortmund fans have set a flare off inside the Etihad. Smoking. Right, let's see some of these. Kaz Brace and 4-1 to Winton this weekend. That's Tom. 3-0 Winton, says Rodders. Welsh has gone with a 2-0. Andrew's going with a 3-2 United. I've got a funny feeling, Andrew, that you might not be far off with that there, actually. I think it's going to be a high-scoring, nerve-wracking game at weekend. United just need to be able to defend crosses. Gary's gone with a 2-0 to Winton as well. I like it. Keep them positive vibes coming in, everyone. I'll tell everyone before the game and my team talk that you've, just because of the live audience predicting a win, we have to win. We've got our first point at weekend. We've been struggling so far this season after being promoted, but we're finally getting our side together now, and we're looking like we're back on track. Getting the right numbers in the games, lots of people turning up, and I think we're actually definitely got a chance of scaring a few people now this season. I'm predicting a mid-table finish. We're going for 4th or 5th. There are only 8 teams in our Premier League, so anyone seen that on French Marks and Spencer's advert yet? She's screaming in the car with the traffic. That's me. That's me watching United. Here's one for you United fans, actually. Talk to me on this one. Would you rather finish with a trophy and outside the top 6, or finish inside the top 6 and qualify for Europe through league form? What's more important? Getting back to winning the league, or just getting back into Europe, getting that trophy? What is it? What's the most important? What should we be aiming for? I think Man United can still, and you're gonna think I'm still crazy about this. I don't see why people feel like Man United cannot compete for the top 4. I know we have got our deficiencies, but so too is everybody else. I think do you know what? If I'll go as far as to say, if United did go out and get someone in January like an Elliot Anderson, I think United are getting top 4. I'll go that far. Comfortably, and I expect everybody to now come back at me in the live chat and say, Adam, you're off your bleeding rocker, mate. Real's gone with 3-1 to United this weekend. League form for me, says Welsh. Got to finish right up there. Top 6 qualify for the Europe through the league form. The FA Cup, says Andrew. League form is more important. I think we've had enough domestic cups and cup runs. I think everybody wants to see more consistency in the league. I'm not bothered about the FA Cup. Definitely top 4 for me, says Tim. Just to get back up there challenging in the league again. It will feel different, won't it? It will feel better, I think. Hey, BG, welcome. Hello. Dortmund Ultras push Dortmund to the limit, says Gary. Well, they will having to breathe through that smoke, mate, with that bomb they just dropped in there anyway. Hello, everyone who is just joining us in the chat. We are 7 minutes away from the 8 o'clock kickoffs this evening in the Champions League. We've got a close eye on the English clubs, of course. Newcastle at home to Bilbao, and City, of course, home to Dortmund. Dortmund fans could be heard in Manchester Centre this week. Got there early as well. Did anyone actually see me on Sky Sports earlier on? Couldn't believe it. I was going in there when I found out it was bleeding Jamie O'Hara, going in there for a battle, and the man just agreed with absolutely everything that I was saying. Didn't disagree with anything. It's ridiculous. 5 minutes till kickoff. Let's get some more comments in here from everybody. I'd be happy if we could win the league this season, my friend. City have actually played Dortmund quite a few times. Yeah, there is been a few games between City and Dortmund, hasn't there? Yeah, we're getting all of the Haaland highlights now. Can't stop yawning tonight, my God. Oh, I can't watch him anymore, man. God, all I'm getting is Haaland on the TV screen right now. And the man even tried to pull off the bleeding Peter Crouch robot the other day. Did you see it? In the Dortmund game. My God. Players in the tunnel. Right, let's see if we can get this multi-view thing on and do something a bit different. Let's just see what we've got. I've never done it on the full thing before. Let's see. I don't know. Can't really commentate the same on the game. Yeah. I'll follow the City game and just keep a track on everything else. I'm hoping that Gary's Dortmund team do us a favour here tonight. Gary, you're going to have to let us know, mates. Have they got it in them to actually upset Manchester City at the Etihad here, buddy? We're going to need something from you, my man. But you can hardly see anything. Has there been some form of pyro show on at the Etihad where did all this smoke come from? Good God, you can hardly see anything. It's a joke. I think something went wrong there in the planning for City, didn't it? I did see Haaland do the robots and he's trying to copy Peter Crouch. He looked crap at it as well. You can't beat Peter Crouch at the old robot. He should be a red. Solskjaer recommended him and the board declined it. My God, what a pack of morons. Nope, they actually did. It was ridiculous. Not accepting all his recommendations. There's so many players that Manchester United missed out on. Oh, it's that mean-ass referee as well. One who's built like a bleeding tank. Right, teams were in the middle. Teams are coming out again. Anybody who is just joining us as well. O'Reilly, Guardiola, Stones and Cunha across the back. Not Cunha, Matthews Nunes across the back. Nico Gonzalez in midfield. The four supporting Haaland, Doku, Foden, Reinders and Savino for Manchester City. Is it going to be solely reliant on Erling Haaland again for Manchester City tonight? The 4-1-4-1 formation, as always, with probably Nunes and O'Reilly tucking into midfield to make it an extra body. Simon Marciniak is the referee. That's his name. I'm acting there like I actually knew who he actually was. Cobble in goal with Benasabian, Shuttlebeck and Anton. Benasabini, Svensson, Sabitzer, Mecca and Ryerson across the middle. Adiemi and Bier supporting the man up front himself, Garassi, who has got a shed load of goals this season so far. Great goal scoring record. 3-4-2-1. Ruben Amorim's formation. Good enough this time last year to beat Pep Guardiola. Remember, Ruben Amorim Sporting was talking about it earlier on FUTV. Beat Pep Guardiola, smashed Pep Guardiola's Manchester City in Portugal. It was a very, very impressive night. Let's get the scoreboard up as well. Kickoff is just about to get underway. Oh, no, it's not the right scoreboard, that one. Let's get the other one up. There we go. Dortmund about to kick us off here tonight in a smoky Etihad. And yes, you can see empty seats all over the place, everybody. Typical Champions League night at the Etihad. All of your scores will be up on the bottom of your screen as well. All the scorers will keep you up to date fully with everything going on, as well as the amount of fireworks that we have got firing away right now. Very aggressive start from Dortmund so far. Got City pinned in their own half. Good to see. I think the commentator just said there then that this is the youngest side City have ever fielded in the Champions League, which is very interesting. Coming down City's right-hand side here. Chance for an early cross. Cleared away. Confident? No. Very confident start. Still struggling to see the screen. So much smoke from them bloody pyros. Them likes up, like Rodders says. Does Jamie O'Hara have no spine? Gregory. Obviously, we'll keep you up to date with everything going on in all of the games. The scores up on your screen there, everybody. We've got good old Ali McCoist on the comms today. Oh, I thought Alan was through them, for God's sake. Definitely not a bad start. The ref's letting everything go at the moment. Couple of fouls that could have easily been given there. City would do well to get hold of the ball at the moment. Domination here from Dortmund. Commentator cursed it. Shut up, Adam. Kovac, manager for Dortmund. God, remember him. Still no early goals tonight. It's just coming up to 5 minutes into all of the games. Keep your chat flying in, everybody. Make sure you pop a like on the video as well. A huge challenge for Dortmund for today. Be in the spotlight. Come on, you yellow wall. Adam, what were your thoughts on Van Dijk with Rooney last night? Taking the opportunity to have a jab back. Like, we'll see if they manage to beat City at weekend. And then we'll see if he's as confident as he was and as bullish last night. Let's see. Long throwing coming in. Struggling to clear it here, City. God, that far corner of City Stadium there. Empty seats everywhere. And that is the same stand where they're building that extra tier on top of it as well. Absolute embarrassment. Yes. Oh, Kaz is in the house. Kaz, would you like to know what the score predictions were for Winton versus Oldham Athletic?
I saw some of them.
Yep, Kaz is...
Tom thinks I'm getting some goals, so he's confident.
Yeah, Tom's going for a brace.
He told him I've got a bad leg.
No excuse apparently.
Stop yawning.
Nice coffee. Yeah, no more yawns. City finally move into Dortmund's half. We've only taken, 7 minutes? Last game I watched with City was... everyone says hello to Kaz as well. Kaz says hello back, everybody, as well. Last game I watched City in the Champions League, they got away with it against Napoli with a bleeding red card. Hate watching City. But they're a bit more exciting than watching Arsenal at the moment. To be honest, though, I'm more impressed with how Dortmund are playing at the moment. They are spraying the ball around and passing very comfortably at the moment, Dortmund. I think with them, it's just a case of, right, do they get disgruntled, or do they lose their heads a little bit if Haaland scores? Because you know what's coming. Haaland will get a goal. It's the same thing that happened with Bournemouth at weekend with City. Like, Bournemouth well and truly in the game, but then all of a sudden, there's one ball through, and Haaland scores, and the game changes. It literally is the blueprint for every single... Club Brugge are in front, by the way. First goal of the evening is in. You'll see it on your screen there. Club Brugge 1, Barcelona 0. Good Barca be heading to their second defeat of the Champions League this season. Very interesting. We'll keep you updated on all of the goals as they go in, of course. And you can keep a check on the goal scorers and minutes on the video printer at the bottom of your screen there, everybody. Don't forget, of course, OK Jerseys is there. Also, everybody, link is in the description as well. Ball given away here by City and a chance. Adieme in space, into the box. Can he get the ball across? Oh, Kurasi just blocks out there. Not cleared by City. It's a little bit panicky. And City stuck in their own first quarter here at the moment. Not being able to get through that Dortmund midfield at all. Poor passing out from City's backline. Enough players getting back in time to smother the situation, but not good. Barcelona, never mind. 1-1 straight away. Ferran Torres has levelled it up for them. So, 2 goals in in a couple of minutes there over Club Brugge. It's 1-1 at the moment. And the night has started with the goals anyway. Still 0-0 here at the Etihad. Dortmund in complete control at the moment, but all it's going to take is one break and a ball to Haaland, like we're all expecting to happen. That's probably the most boring Dortmund kit I've seen in years as well. They always have good kits, Dortmund, but that one's a bit dull. Don't like it. Iconic kit, though, innit? Who has got the most iconic kits? Newcastle are in front, everybody, against Athletic Club. Goal score will be up on the screen in a minute. Phil Foden, right the keeper, and then blazed over the top. Corbel parries it down. I think it was offside anyway. Phil Foden lets loose from 20 yards out. And it's right down the keeper's throat. Yeah, and then offside for Savinho, who blazes it over anyway. Let's just double check on the Newcastle goal scorer. Well, I'm seeing 0-0 on my screen here, but it mustn't be a goal. That must be an error on my screen. Sorry. Stream Builder has got that result wrong, it would seem. Unless goal offside. Joe Linton has the ball in the back of the net, but it was offside. That's what's happened. So Newcastle are not 1-0 up, everybody. So don't worry if you see something on your screen. Don't readjust. It will automatically set itself again shortly. It is not 1-0 Newcastle. Joe Linton was offside. Dan Burn on 11 minutes. What is going on? Has Dan Burn scored here? Oh, yes, it is. It is a goal. Dan Burn, 11 minutes. Newcastle are in front. My God. Stream Builder's faster than Sky. Hey, you've got it all here on Football Talks, everybody. Fast and up-to-date goals throughout the evening. No goals here so far at the Etihad, but solid performance so far. Other results, Ajax in the 8 o'clock kickoffs. This is Ajax 0, Galatasaray 0, Benfica 0, Leverkusen 0, Club Brugge 1, Barca 1, Inter 0, Kairat 0, City 0, Dortmund 0, Newcastle 1, Bilbao 0, and Marseille 0, and Atalanta 0. Early kickoffs, Chelsea 2-2 with Karabag, and Villarreal beaten earlier on this evening by Paphos, which is a bit of a surprise, but then again, Villarreal have not won any of their 4 games in the Champions League so far, so maybe not so much of a surprise. %60 possession to Borussia Dortmund at the Etihad. That tells you how this game has gone so far. Very comfortable possession-based side, Dortmund. First time I've seen them properly this season. Garassi's been flattened at the moment. Stoppage in play. Good results so far for Newcastle. When you look at the league table for them right now, it'll pop up on your screen again in a minute, everybody. But Newcastle right now into 10th position on 7 points. Oh, no, it's not, actually. That's not updated. Let's just try this again. Newcastle up to 5th on 9 points. Not a bad Champions League start. The only defeat, obviously, for them was that Barcelona game at St James's Park, early doors in this competition. But 4 games in, halfway through, and you are right up there, then I'd be happy as a Newcastle fan right now. Shame that they can't do it in the Premier League. I'm going to say something right now, and this is probably how this season has gone so far, but we are 13 minutes plus into the game here, and Haaland, I don't think, has touched the ball. This City team doesn't inspire you at all. Like, it's got Haaland in it, but I'm looking at the rest of the players. Foden's off it. O'Reilly, no, not for me. Doku, hot and cold. Gonzalez in the middle, no. Nunez, definitely not. And Savinho just isn't good enough. Oh, that's poor defending. He's brought Savinho down there. Svensson there, I don't know what he's doing or why he's allowed Savinho that little bit of space inside there. He should have cleared that ball a long time before it's got to Savinho. What is he doing? Free kick to City, dangerous position right now. The Argentinian kit is very iconic. It is. I'd say that one. Dortmund, you always know, don't you? AC Milan kits are, I think iconic. AC Milan definitely. City getting a bit of possession now in Dortmund's half. Don't forget, keep your comments coming in, everybody. City missed De Bruyne. Yes, they do, Welsh Red. Hit the like button, people, says Peter. Yes, please do. Keep smashing the like button, everybody. Schottelbeck. I mean, that is a great name, innit? Orange duck kits are always up there, mate. Definitely. Alright, here we go. Savinho's chance. Corner City. Goals have gone a bit quiet, although Club Brugge have gone back in front against Barcelona. What is going on in that game? That is what you call an opening 15 minutes to a football match, that. 2-1, Club Brugge. That was an ambitious effort from Reinders there on the volley. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if Barca can respond as quickly as they did to the first goal going in for Bruges. God, looking at the pictures of that City stand above the goal on the left-hand side there, there's no way they're filling that. Oh, that's nice. Yep, City back in it now. Dominant start from Dortmund. Oh, maybe a chance for Dortmund there with Guirassy. He's just running through. Guirassy almost past Gonzalez there. Oh, Savinho's so lucky to get away with that there. You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Exactly, Gunray. Like Club Brugge. 2-1 up against Barcelona. Giving it a go. It was Sky Sports Leo I was on today. Sky Sports News. Chance for City here if they can get a good cross in. It's gone out wide. Gonzalez's shot was poor. Yeah, offside. Eco Riley. Let's check on the other scores going around. Still the same everywhere at the moment. Ajax 0, Galatasaray 0, Benfica 0, Leverkusen 0, Club Brugge 2-1 up over Barcelona, Inter 0, Kairat 0, 0-0 City, Dortmund here, 1-0 Newcastle against Athletic Club, and Marseille 0-0 with Atalanta. Championship goals tonight for anyone who's interested. Wrexham on a good run, 0-0 with Portsmouth. Sheffield Wednesday 1-0 up over Norwich. Both of them struggling at the bottom half of the table. QPR 0, Southampton 0, and Preston 1. Swansea 0. Not, I was going to say 1 then. 0. Yeah, pretty dull everywhere else in the Champions League tonight. How do you all see the Man City-Liverpool game going at weekend? Can either team afford to drop any points in that? I said before, I don't think they can. Either of them, they can't lose. Thanks for that as well, Mark. Appreciate that, mates. Neither team can lose this weekend, but I think they both need to win it. They both need to put pressure on Arsenal. I just don't see Arsenal dropping too many easy points at the moment, and City and Liverpool are going to have to step up very, very quickly. Grandpa 70 is going with a Liverpool win. Away at City is hard. Savinho is in, and it's a good defending. Haaland was ready to pull the trigger. What a touch that was. That was that moment. Haaland's goal, and pretty much game over, maybe. City will beat the Scousers, says Northern Geezer. Probably a draw, says Andrew. City will tie Liverpool, and both clubs drop 2 points. I think Arsenal are praying for that result, aren't they? Foden, loads of space. You can't give him that much, because he'll do that. And he scored 1-0 Manchester City. Never mind putting your hand to your mouth there. If you turn up in the odd game this season, Phil, that is a good finish. 1-0 Man City, and it has probably been coming the last couple of minutes. City starting to get a bit more territory in the game. And Foden there, we said it. How are they giving him that much space? He just did a sweet inside of his left foot shot, killed it into the bottom right-hand corner away from Coble. And after doing some good defending before that in stopping Haaland scoring, Dortmund have just opened themselves right up. I cannot understand how you are not closing Phil Foden down there. Too easy for him. He's got like 10 yards of space in between midfield, and then no one goes to him. I just did Ellie McCoy say you cannot give anybody, never mind Phil Foden, 5, 6, 7 yards of space outside the box. That's ridiculous defending from Dortmund. That is so poor. But all English teams at the moment, it looks like a whitewash. Oh no, it won't be a whitewash because Chelsea drew 2-2 in their game. But yeah, City, Newcastle, both winning now. And some guy's got himself a selfie in there in the crowd with Phil Foden. God. 1-0 City. Dortmund need to wake up. That was poor defending from them. And City now have got the bit between the teeth. Here comes Savinho again. Almost through. Doku in space. City on an overload here. It could get away from Dortmund very, very quickly if they're not careful. Shut up shop for at least 10 minutes. Try and work your way back into this game again, because City are now dominating the ball. Possession has gone up. Reinders is down. Flattened by the keeper. Reinders was absolutely pummeled then by the keeper. Oh, and now he's got up. Now the whistle's been blown. Surprise, surprise. It's a bad landing, that. You're praying you don't land on anything when you come out from the air like that. 54% possession to Manchester City. Don't forget, at one point this was 60%, 40% to Dortmund in the first 15 minutes of this game. And City have turned it around in the last 10 minutes. And again, like Ali said then on the comms, you give Man City, anybody, even Phil Foden, that much space on the edge of the box, you're going to get punished. So, English teams doing all right. Chelsea have drew away tonight to Karabakh. City and Newcastle both winning. This following good results last night from Liverpool, Spurs and Arsenal. Could we get another 2 clean sheets here? Yeah, City flying now. Savinho going for his man again. Gets it across. Dortmund are starting to back up too much now. They just need some possession of the ball, Dortmund. They need to take the sting completely out of the game. City are not playing great, don't get me wrong. Like, they just seem to be winning the 50-50s. Not imaginary enough up front for Dortmund. It's too easy. It's too much in front of Manchester City. Easy to defend against at the moment for them. Yeah, flowing now, flowing. Adam, it's not the old Dortmund with the likes of Hummels and Lewandowski. No, but still, like, you've got to be able to defend basics. Oh, it's going to be over here. Save. Should have been 2-0. I think it's O'Reilly. You should have scored there. Yep, O'Reilly. Good work from Haaland again. Too strong for Dortmund. Yeah, good save from the keeper, Cobble there. Should have been 2-0 to Manchester City, and then you would be struggling. Corner to City, though. Haaland just absolutely dominating the Dortmund defence there, big time. Corner comes in, cleared out. Back in again, and Dortmund finally clear it, but it's going nowhere. It's coming straight back at the moment. Oh, she's saved from the keeper again, from the cross from Savinho, just deflected in there. Doku's round now as well. This is relentless. And here's Haaland, and there's 2. My God, it's all over. Over in 30 minutes. Dortmund just not learning, and they are going to get absolutely smashed to pieces tonight. Again, a bad luck charm of watching City again. They're going to walk this game. It is too easy. Dortmund shrinking back to the 18-yard line again, and it is just a conveyor belt right now. A blue shirt is piling forward. Dortmund get 3 or 4 passes, get to about the halfway line, lose it, in comes City, and it's just relentless. Doku and Savinho are running the mock right now, either side. They're not winning any of the second balls. Haaland just holds back at the back stick, moves into position, smashes it into the middle of the net. Keeper no chance. Good play from Doku. And that is the game. My God. Bang. And that is City. Very, very comfortable in the league table now, actually, as well. Let's just check what that actually does for the table. Not again. City coming forward. Like Dortmund have just kicked off. They got no chance in this game. They need a respite. City now into 4th in the table on 10 points. And that is, in terms of the Champions League automatic qualification places, Arsenal, Manchester City, Newcastle, Liverpool, all 4 teams in automatic qualification right now from the Premier League. And then just outside, you've got Spurs in 9th on 8 points and Chelsea on 7 points right now. It is easy for the English clubs at the moment. They are a level above, it would seem. But the 2 danger men up front, we were talking before the game about City not actually having a real inspiring team out on the pitch, but the players that you would hope would turn up have turned up. Still, same scores in all the other games. The only goals in games so far is Club Brugge 2-1 up on Barcelona and Newcastle 1-0 up on Bilbao. And this game right here between City and Dortmund, everything else 0-0 right now on the 8 o'clock kickoffs. Oh, given away by City there. Pulled by Guardiola. Can Dortmund take advantage of this? There's a chance. Oh, tried to play it too intricately. Should have pulled the trigger there on the edge of the box. And City come away with it. So easy to defend when you've got the ball in front of you and the play is just there. Dortmund unable to break the lines at any point so far in this game. Nothing for Donnarumma to do for 30 minutes plus so far. I think whoever it was who said that this isn't the strong Dortmund side of the past, you can definitely see that. Oh no, save again. Reinders this time smashing it in, and Cobble having to pull off another save here. City's right hand side is absolutely tearing Dortmund a new one right now. Reinders has just smashed that. The stats are scary. Thank you for the super sticker there, my man Tom. I love that, buddy. Come on, Dortmund, for F's sake, says Gary. Mate, you guys are being absolutely pumped at the moment. You need to get a grip. Here's Adeyemi. Good run. There's a chance here for Dortmund. Oh, that is an absolutely awful ball from Guirassy. He has totally overcooked that one. Best chance of the game so far for Dortmund to build anything. Overhit. And drastically overhit as well at that. That is shocking. Good work from Adeyemi there on the right-hand side. Cutting inside a few Man City players. It was a simple slide-through ball there from Guirassy, and he just absolutely smashed it. City have been the most productive players for Dortmund. Sloppy passing out from the back is where they have been more dangerous. Man down for Dortmund. Don't know what's happened there. Let's have a mooch around everywhere else. Just can't bring myself to watch the Europa League at the moment. They're just showing all of the games that are on tomorrow. Just not got it. I can't do it. Unless United are in it, I just haven't got any interest at all. Well done. We got in here. At least Dortmund fans have shown up, putting City fan base to shame. Yeah, I know. They were always going to, though. One thing you can always rely on is German fans turning up on away games. In numbers and loud. Every single time. Used to love the European nights at Old Trafford when you had German teams coming to town. To be honest, every single European team that turned up at Old Trafford had an absolute ball. Can Dortmund do anything before half-time? Get themselves back in this game. 1 shot, none on target for Dortmund. 9 for City, 6 on target. That is a battering. And Kobel, the best player on the park right now for Borussia Dortmund. By a country mile. City are just too strong, Pete. They are. And it doesn't look like they're full of, like, house... Oh, Haaland again here. Corner ball. I think Haaland's on a one-man mission to try and just give O'Reilly a goal here tonight. Man, it is a dull night tonight in the Champions League. I think we picked the right game to watch anyway. This one and Club Brugge, really the only ones that are lighting the blue touch paper tonight. Dortmund fans think missile in Phil Foden. Corner comes in and he's cleared. He's going to come back to Foden again, no. And it comes again. Oh, no. Oh, they should have done better with that. I think City players getting in the way of each other there. If City want it to be, they could turn this into anything, scoreline-wise. Dortmund won't be able to cope with them. Here's a question that gets asked. Oh, Adeyemi, good move. Good move. Saved by Donnarumma. He's had to do something. First time. Let's just see this through at the moment. Maybe that will spur Dortmund on a little bit. A little bit of momentum, maybe. That's a decent cross. Yeah, City clear it out eventually. But, yeah, not bad. A little bit of something from Dortmund. Good save from Donnarumma there as well. Dortmund win it back again. Decent last couple of minutes for them. Can they get on the score sheet, though? They're going to need to. Definitely before half-time. Here's Adeyemi again. Cross comes in. Wasted. Oh. Donnarumma double ricochet off himself there. No, I was just going to say before that chance came in there, when do you put the Christmas music on? That's a conversation that always goes down in our house. When is the right time? When you're allowed to put Christmas music on? Is it after bonfire night? That's something that I was told the other day. I'm like, nope. Nothing Christmassy until at least the last week of November. Surely that's got to be the rule, hasn't it? Decorations up last weekend of November to get the most out of it. Surely. December 1st, says Pete. Christmas Eve. Oh. City have screwed this up here, trying to pass out from the back. Should be a goal, not. And Donnarumma's flapping around here. What is City doing here? Still Dortmund have got it. Stat there from Jenny says Erling Haaland has now scored 18 goals in 14 games for Manchester City in all competitions this season, none of which have been penalties. Yep, that's what you call a machine. Absolute machine. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Christmas should be banned for a year, says Tom. Bah humbug, Tom. Come on, that's got to be better than that. When do you put them up, mate? Let's hope there's more goals in the second half in the Champions League. God, there's some bored fans sat around watching some of these games at the moment. Not a good advertisement for the league format. Again, it just goes to show, though, with Man City on it, with Haaland, how important he is. See, going through the motions here. Savinho again now, one-on-one. How are they allowing this to happen, Dortmund? Too easy. Haaland straight at the keeper again. Another one on target for him. Battering the Dortmund goal now. When are we going to get a goal in another game? Like the last goal was Haaland on 29 minutes. We're now creeping up to half time. So how are we not getting a goal in any other game? Barcelona have found it tough at Club Brugge. Them goals going in quite early in the game as well there. Last goal there was the 17th minute. Nothing anywhere. Dull, man. I've just seen a highlight sent to me there by Kaz from Garnacho. Oh, it's when Garnacho's hit a shot that's gone out for a throw-in. Quality. Come on, Dortmund. One before half-time. Make this interesting. Oh, no. Oof, good goalkeeping. Haaland almost through again. Doku for City. This would end the game if they score before half-time here. He's in. No, save. Sometimes just holds on to the ball too long, Doku. Oh, God, so poor from Dortmund. Final ball has been absolute pants tonight for them. Half-time incoming anyway. Few seconds left. Easy as you like for Man City. Just the one save from Donnarumma. City losing the ball a little bit in their own box, but Dortmund not able to take advantage of it. That's it. Other than that, it has been one-way traffic. I think 7 shots on target for City. Kabul, best player on the park for Dortmund, keeping them in the game. It's been absolutely awful for them. Tidy passing, no end product. You'd expect a bit more with the goals that they've scored so far. Here's Guirassy, and he's just lashed at that. 25 yards out. That's into the empty seats in the Etihad behind the goal. And that should be half-time. And it is. Dreadful half of football, realistically, for Dortmund in terms of the result. It started off really bright. Good possession. City pinned back about 10 minutes into the game. They could not move Manchester City. Dortmund actually looked like a real outfit and then completely gone to pot since then. And that is it. Sadly, I can't see Dortmund coming back into this game. How many reindeers are they? Question from Pete. I don't know that. I can't even think. Let's put some light on the situation. It's a bit dark. Didn't realise. Cool. I'm just seeing an advert for the United Spurs game on TNT. God, I hope United can win this weekend. Please. Come on, United, this weekend. Just checking through some other news right now. I've just found some random questions. If you want to play the game, everybody. Who is the all-time FIFA World Cup top goal scorer? Who has scored the most goals in World Cups? These are the major tournament knockouts as well. Get your answers in right now. I am asking the questions. Get them in, everybody. Who has scored the most World Cup goals? Don't be Googling it now. First person to get the answer right in the chat is the winner. First correct answer in the live chat, please. Who has scored the most World Cup goals? And it has already gone. We already have a winner, and that is Bunty. Do not cheat people either, but I'm guessing my audience here is well educated, and they knew that it was Miroslav Klose of Germany. Of course, he is the all-time goal scorer. Which country won the first ever UEFA European Championships in 1960? This is difficult. This is very difficult. I wouldn't have got this question. Next question in there, everyone. Come on. Which country won the first ever European Championship? So international championships like the Euros. 1960 it was. Who got it? Let me know in the chat, everybody. Get in there now. Come on. Answers. The other question has gone now, by the way, everybody. We've already moved on. Portugal, Russia. From Tim. Germany, says Raphael. Denmark. 1960. Stephanie, seriously. West Germany. See, Tom's going the right way there. Tom's looking at the old school countries. Yugoslavia, Poland, West Germany again, says Huggy Boy. All right, the closest to it's Tim, really, because it was the Soviet Union. That, again, never would have got that. Let's move on to another question anyway. Let's hope we can get some of these. Argentina have won a record 16 Copa America titles. Who is closest to their total with 15 victories? So we've gone from the European Championships. We're now in the Copa America. Think of a South American country who is one behind Argentina's 16. So which South American country is second to Argentina with 15 European Championships? 15 Copa Americas. Sorry. Get in there. Let me know. Let's see. Colombia, first one out of the bag. Brazil. Uruguay, says Pete. Keep them coming in. We do have a winner, actually. Pete, you can pat yourself on the back with that one. It was Uruguay, Pete, with 15 Copa Americas. 15 for Uruguay. I wouldn't have thought that, would you? I thought it would have been Brazil. Right, let's move on to the African side of things, shall we? Only 3 countries have won the CONCACAF Gold Cup. Can you name them? No, CONCACAF, not African, sorry. We're talking about the Central America right now. North America, Central America. CONCACAF Cup. It's always a mouthful, that one. The Gold Cup. Only 3 have won it. Total of 18 times it's been won, but it's only been won by 3 different nations. Can you name them? Give me the 3, please, everybody, in your comments now. First person in is the winner. First person with the right answer wins. Come on. Get in there. Come on. The CONCACAF Cup has only been won by 3 different nations. Who are they? Stop Googling it, everybody. Come on. Let's see some answers. By the way, this is Central and North America. Think about it. Central and North, Tom. Not South America. Who plays? Does anyone actually know who actually plays in it? I'm going to answer this one for everyone because everyone is struggling. So, Mexico 10 times, United States 7 times, and Canada once. when you think about it, it isn't that difficult a question, really. Just go for the three biggest nations from Central America and North and Canada, and you've got it. Who has scored the most goals in international football history? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. This could be anyone. It's definitely too late, I'm afraid. Everyone putting them answers in right now. You're all too late. Too slow, Joes. I know there's a little bit of a delay on the YouTube lag as well on the stream, but who has scored the most international goals in history? Pele. I'm going to need full names, please, everybody. Full names. Let's see if we can get it. I want full names. Full names. No initials. No first names. No second names. Full name, please. VAR. Come on, Mr. Pele. Full names, people. I'm giving you a clue there as well. Oh, my God. There we go, finally. Bunty gets it. Cristiano Ronaldo. I know a few of you put it down there, but I was just winding you up because you wasn't giving the full name. So, yeah, let's continue. Are you all ready? Which England footballer has made the most appearances for the national team? Which England footballer has made the most appearances for the national team? Kaz, that is a really, really poor answer. Anyone who's watching Sky Sports News earlier on would have heard Gareth Southgate has appeared the most for England than any other person, manager and player together. But who has got the most caps? Well, see, I actually got this wrong because I thought it was the likes of Wayne Rooney, but it is Peter Shilton, according to this anyway. And Tim has got that one right. I need to double check that, actually. It's got to be, hasn't it? Peter Shilton has got 125 caps for England. Which African nation has gone the furthest at a World Cup? I'll give you a clue. It was quite recent. Which African nation has gone the furthest in a World Cup, everybody? Come on. Has anyone tried any of them new McDonald's from around the world? Burgers or items yet? Cameroon, Ivory Coast, Cameroon, Senegal, Ghana, Cameroon. Some guesses going in here. Rodders, I love the way you spelt that. I'm going to give it you. It was Morocco. I like the way you done that there. Yeah, Morocco. In the 2002 World Cup, Morocco did it in that competition. They got fourth. So, Australia once beat which team 31-0 in the 2002 World Cup qualifier? This is an incredibly difficult question, unless you remember it simply because it was a ridiculous scoreline. 31-0 against which team in a World Cup qualifier? Can anyone get this? This is going to be a Google one, this. Adam, I saw a video of the World Burgers. Guy wasn't impressed. Really? I'm liking the answers to the World Cup qualifying question as well, everybody. No one's going to get this unless you actually unless you really search it up. So I'll tell you anyway. American Samoa. I didn't even know. Honestly, didn't even know it existed. Who is the highest scoring in African Cup of Nations history? Who is the highest goal scorer in AFCON's history of the competition? This is quite a famous striker as well. I need to find better quiz questions as well. Can anyone get the AFCON? Not Drogba. Think of a famous striker played at some big clubs. Big clubs. Not Salah. Not Drogba. Not George Weah. Not Mane. It was Welsh Red. It was Samuel Eto'o. Well done, buddy. You did good there. I've just opened up a new line of questions now. Let's see. Right, here we go. The Scudetto is the name given to the league title in which European country? The Scudetto is the name given to the league title in which country? Answers in now, everybody. Let's just do a couple more before we get back in to this game. Just watching the goal. Dan Burns. What an header that is. He has got some serious curl on that one there. Where's the Scudetto? Come on. Italy. Yes, it is indeed. And who was the first in there? Stephanie. Well done to you. Next question quickly. Let's try and get as many done as we can. Which club did Alan Shearer win the Premier League title with? If you know your Premier League football, this should be quite easy for you. Who did Alan Shearer win his Premier League title with? That one Premier League title. Who did he win it with? Answers in now, everybody. Come on. Players walking out for the second half here. Now, let's get some more in. Blackburn, it was Blackburn, Northern Geezer. Quick off the mark with that one. Let's get another one in. Red Bull own a football club based in which Austrian city? Which Austrian city? So, Red Bull, then the name of the city. Who is it? Manchester United have just been linked to a young player who plays there. Red Bull what is the Australian version of the owned? What is it? What is it? What is it? Come on. Not Leipzig. It is Salzburg, and that was Carl. Well done, Carl. Second half is underway. I'm just going to do a few more questions while the game is kick-starting off here as well. So let's just do another few. The game is underway in the second half. We'll keep an eye on it, of course. But who was the first goalkeeper to score in an FA Cup tie? I have no idea. I didn't know this question. It was in 1977. I don't think anybody's going to get this unless you are a real stato. And you are quite old, actually. Sorry. Does anyone know the answer to that? Loving all of the Salzburg answers coming in there. Well done, everybody. City already running clear here. This is ridiculous. If there's a chance here for City. Savinho, saved by the keeper. Another shot on target, though. Like, literally not even a minute in, and City have got Dortmund on the back foot already. Alan Cooling says, Tom, did you Google that one? Be honest. Tell me. Right. Next question, everybody. I'm just going to run through a few for the first few minutes of this game while it gets warmed up. Which two teams play in the Barcelona derby? Obviously, one of them should be really straightforward and simple for you all. Which two teams play in the Barcelona derby? Do you know your La Liga football, everybody? Tick tock, tick tock. Tom, you did Google it. I get that from your laughing emojis there, mate. I'm going to set Rodders on you now for that, mate. Come on, everybody. Which two teams compete in the Barcelona derby? No cheating. Bunty has got it already. Tried to get a crafty answer there from Pete, but it is Espanyol. Espanyol and Barcelona are the two teams that compete for the Barcelona derby. Can't believe you all didn't know that. Which footballer has won the Premier League with both Leicester City and Manchester City? This should be quite easy for everybody. You're all up to date on this one. Who has won the Premier League with City and Leicester? Come on, everybody. Get in there. Let me know. It should be dead simple, this one. And it's Bunty again. Bunty is just on top of everything at the moment. It was Mahrez. Followed closely, though, by Stephanie there as well. What was that one there? Sanchez. Adam, name. Is that supposed to say and South African United player? That'd be Quinton Fortune, wouldn't it? Let's just double check on all the scores. Any early goals in the second half? Inter Milan have scored. It is 1-0 to Inter. Newcastle United have also scored a second. Joe Linton with that goal. Lautaro Martinez for Inter Milan. Finally, we've got some goals going in the second half, everybody. I'll keep the quiz questions running just to pass the time. We're going to keep an eye on all of the action, of course, as well. But, yeah, Newcastle comfortable. Man City comfortable. 2-0 up in both of them games. Dortmund fans entertaining themselves because they are completely out of this game anyway. Let's carry on with a few more questions while we're at it, while we're watching. So the last question was Mahrez. Which former FIFA World Player of the Year became president of his home country in 2018? My God, what a question. Which former FIFA World Player of the Year became president of his own country, of his home country, in 2018? Wow. Actually makes sense now. I've heard about this as well. Someone actually has mentioned his name on a previous question as well. The fantasy, Raphael, I do on my own games. So I do single game fantasy football. I create a little mini league for each Man United game. So if you follow me on Forever United TV, there is a link on there to Big Up. If you go on there, I create fantasy football games for each game on that. No one's getting this question right. I'm going to just let everyone know what that one is. That was a difficult question, that wasn't it? So, which former FIFA World Player of the Year became the president of his own country in 2018? That was George Weah. Okay, I think you all should get this next question. Which player had 13 years between his two Champions League wins in 1995 and 2008? Think of the dates. Think of the dates. Who won what? You should know this, you lot. Which player had 13 years in between his two Champions League titles. It's straightforward, this one. Just think of the dates and you'll get it right. Savinho again here for City. This could be trouble. It is. City are going for it here. They're going for the kill. Dortmund just literally clinging on right now. Come on with that question, everybody. Get in. Which player? 13 years. And it is Stephanie with a win on that one. Van der Sar, 1995, of course. And then 2008. Wow. That is a long time to wait, isn't it? United won the Champions League in 2008. That was the clue. Who is old enough to go all the way back to 1995. I could see why people might just try and push the Ryan Giggs one because he's an older player. But yes, Van der Sar, it was. That is a killer question, that one. Might use that on different events, actually, that one. Who was the first striker to score 100 Premier League goals for 2 different clubs? Oh, that is a good one as well. First striker to score 100 goals for 2 different clubs. You should know this anyway because of his record. Still 2-0 Manchester City in the second half. Dortmund just about doing enough to stay in this game. 13 shots, 8 on target for City. 5 and 1 for Dortmund. Donovan has hardly had anything to do. And it's Bunty again with the right answer. The first one to come up with Alan Shearer. Few guesses there. Cristiano Ronaldo. He only played for 1 Premier League team, guys. Come on, think about it. Andy Cole. Not a bad guess, Andy Cole, but didn't score enough for Newcastle, I'm afraid. All right, let's get another one in. How many have we had now? This is question number 10 in this last bunch. How many times has England won the UEFA Women's Championship? How many times have England won the Euros, the women, that is? That can't be right, actually. Let me just check that question again. Oh, chance. Haaland straight at the keeper. Another shot on target. Now that question there, that's flawed. That I don't believe that's the right answer because haven't England won it twice? Or is it 3 times? I'm sure they've won it 3 times. Thank you for the gifted membership, London. I'm sure England win it. Have we won it 3 times? This thing's saying once. We've won it twice recently, haven't we? The last one, and then obviously we won it in. Was it 22? Yeah. It's got to be. Cheers for that, London buddy. Really appreciate that, mates. Anyone who does get a gifted membership, make sure that you do put a big fat thank you in the chat, please, for whoever gifted it you. Let's have a quick look through some of the scores and what is happening in the Champions League tonight. Still, as you were, with a couple of quick-fire goals in the second half. One for Inter Milan, putting them one up for against Kairat through Lautaro Martinez. And a second for Newcastle, Joe Linton, with the goal for the Geordies. City tying with Dortmund right now. 3-0 Manchester City with Phil Foden. Pretty much exactly the same goal again. Great finish into the far corner from Phil Foden. It's just like a mirror to the first goal he scored. It's better. It's a better finish than the first one. Pep Guardiola looks like a happy man. And City are revving themselves up for the game against Liverpool this weekend. Just going to watch this back again here. City now, I think that's 9 shots on target for City in this game. Impossible. Oh, that was a foul, though. That should be brought back. That was a foul. Foden again in space on the edge. Kairat have equalised against Inter Milan. That is not good for last season's finalist. That was a foul on the Dortmund player on the far side, though. That shouldn't be given. Not that it's going to make any difference anyway, because Dortmund are being battered here. Till 2 for Foden, 1 for Haaland. Let's carry on with a few more questions, shall we then? All right. I'm going to pick up some random questions here, because some of these are pretty crap. Let's just see what we've got. Here's one for everybody. Which company has sponsored the EFL Trophy since 2020? Which company has sponsored the EFL Trophy since 2020? Answers in the live chat right now, everybody. It was 2 times for the women, so they got it wrong on that quiz. That's why I'm picking out the obvious ones. Yep, all of your scores are fully updated on your screens, everybody, as well, with everything that's going on. Surprising tonight at the moment is Kairat actually winning. No, not put any money on Man City, Graham. I wouldn't put it on this game. Which company has sponsored the EFL Cup since 2020? It should be pretty straightforward, everybody. I think people are jumping the gun because of the name. Think about the name I'm saying, everybody. It's the EFL Trophy. EFL Trophy. Not what you're all thinking about, because there's plenty of people in there saying it is the Carabao Cup. It isn't. It's the EFL Trophy. So which company has sponsored that trophy for the last 4 years? Oh, sorry, since 2020. So going on 6 years now. Sky. Liverpool, got it. That's good for you, mate, that one. I like it. Cola. Come on. Get imaginative with them, with them responses. We've had no correct answers so far. Bet Fred, no. I've actually been to a couple of these games following Manchester United. It's the one that we actually play the academy players in, and Littlewoods. I remember when Littlewoods were the sponsors of the League Cup. So the question is, which company has sponsored the EFL Trophy, not Cup, Trophy, since 2020? And that answer is Papa John's. Oh, I love the jalapeno balls from Papa John's. Oh, it's going to be another goal. No, Savinho balls it over the top after good work from Foden again. By the way, Barcelona have now levelled it up. Lamine Yamal on 61 minutes. Club Brugge 2, Barcelona 2. Galatasaray have taken the lead against Ajax as well. Expected that, to be honest. And now we only have 2 games without a goal. Benfica 0, Leverkusen 0, and Marseille 0, Atalanta 0 at the moment. 2-2 over there in Prague, and Lamine Yamal is off the mark. Joe Bellingham's about to come on. Thanks, boss. 3-0 down. Less than half an hour to play. All right. Chance for Dortmund here on the break. Oh, God. That is so far wide. It's gone for a throw-in, I think. Anywho, let's get some more questions going. Let's see if we can pick out some juicy ones out of here. Here's one for everybody. What is the nickname of Juventus Football Club? What is the nickname? You're not playing, Kaz. Don't cheat. You might have. Kaz has just shouted up the right answer. Juventus's nickname, everybody. In the chat, let me know what it is. Another question for you. The Milk Cup. Well, that one's gone now. Papa John's trophy, Graham. Trophy. It is the Papa John's. Remember the trophy. I've actually been to the actual cup. I've been at the games. Come on, what is it? Oh, some people. Yeah, Stephanie got it right. Tim also got that right. Mashup has got that one right as well. 3-2 to Club Brugge. Is that actually happened right now? What are Barcelona playing at? Yet again, equalising. And then minutes later, just like every other goal so far tonight, they have gone behind. Patrick Schick has put Leverkusen in front also. 1-0 to Leverkusen. Jose Mourinho not having a happy Champions League with Benfica so far. The amazing scoreline tonight, though. Again, Victor Osimhen was the goal scorer for Galatasaray, by the way. But Club Brugge 1-0 up. Barcelona equalise instantly. Then they go 2-1 up. And then when Barcelona equalise, every single time they do, Club Brugge go right back down the other end and score instantly. It's madness, that game. I tell you what, though, at least it's entertaining. Yes, indeed. Everyone got that right. The old lady Juventus, that was the nickname. Well done, everyone who got that right. We're just playing a bit of a game while City are battering Dortmund here. But the goals are starting to go and it's starting to get interesting now. So, let's go down. Let's pick another question. What have we got? I don't know this one. So, Garassi is in. It's a save from Donnarumma. A very good save as well. And the game is livening up a little bit here. Right, where's that question gone? Right, does anybody know the answer to this question? In what football league does the Beckham rule apply? I didn't even know it existed. Never mind apply. It was in play. In which league does the Beckham rule apply? It's quite simple when you think about it. Which league would even have that? The MLS, you got it right, Buntef. You got it right. Oh, Guirassy has been poor tonight. He does need to be subbed off. No, Graham, the question was which company sponsored it from 2020. So it doesn't matter if it's ended. It doesn't matter if it's ended, Graham. I mean, from 2020. You just got to guess the company, mate, which started in 2020, which has sponsored it from 2020. It's not difficult. Come on now, Graham. Get your specs on and start reading. But yes, everybody who got the MLS right, that was the Beckham rule. I don't even know what the Beckham rule is. Bonus point for anybody who actually knows what the Beckham rule is. It's ridiculous. All right. Here's a good one for everybody. Who scored the first ever goal in the Premier League? I know this. I was watching the game. I know it was against as well, and it was painful. First ever Premier League goal, everybody. Questions in now. Full names, please. Full names, everybody. Full names. Oh, Adniemi just wide. Barca Club Brugge has been an absolutely brilliant game. There you go. Darren has got it. Brian Dean. Still remember it now. Love that kit that United had, though. That black and blue one. Yeah, I know they don't sponsor it anymore, Graham. Let it go, you absolute numpty head. I said from 2020. So who sponsored it in 2020? It doesn't matter who sponsors it now. It's just naming the bleeding company. God. It's a good job we're not taking the quiz seriously, are we? Otherwise, we'd have a steward's inquiry with Graham involved, and he'd be on the board. It was Brian Dean. And in all of that, Graham missed his chance of getting Brian Dean because he was too busy ordering a Papa John's. Right. Graham, you should have been all over that first on. You need to type quicker. Come on, mate. Don't let the side down now. I can't ask that question because that one is too easy. Right. Oh, God, that is easy as well. I'm going to pick out some awkward ones. Okay. Some people will probably know this one. Are you ready, everybody? In the chat, get ready. Which football club has a stand named after Sir Elton John? Go, 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 go. Quickly, into the chat we go, everybody. Give me your answers now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Graham, no one's listening to you. Stop. You're going to miss your chance of answering the next question, mate. We're all just laughing at the moment. But get yourself a slice of pepperoni while you're at it, mate. And I tell you what, I recommend the jalapeno balls as well, buddy. Papa Graham. I like that one, Lonan. We like to have a laugh on here. Yes, Graham is in there with Watford on that one. Get in there. We've been there a few times. Actually, how many times have you been there? Oh, City should have scored again. Yes. Oh, God, making me hungry now thinking about Papa John's. God's sake. Why did he even pick that question out? Right. Elton John. It was Watford, and Graham was in there with that one. He's on it now. Right, okay, let's see. Let's get some more in. Oh, my God. All right, here's an interesting one, actually. If you know your up-to-date football, everybody. Reece James spent the 2019 and 2020 season on loan at which club? Reece James, now obviously captain of Chelsea. Oh, in between other people being captain because he doesn't consistently play. In 2019-2020, Reece James went on loan to which club? Answers in the chat now, please, everybody. Graham, you've never been to Vicarage Road? I cannot believe that. Man, I've got some good memories and bad memories there at that place. I was there when it all went off that time that year. My God, that was horrendous with Ollie. The infamous Ollie last game. Derby County, it's a guess. Wigan, Derby. Wigan Athletic. 1 in there for Dortmund. They've pulled one back. 3-1. 20 minutes to go in this one. Dortmund back in the game. Good work. Nice finish. Dortmund fans get their reward after being vocal throughout the game. No clean sheet for Donnarumma. 3-1. It's going to be a VAR check on that one, I think. It's very, very close. But City asleep. It's been given. And that's it. Dortmund have pulled one back. Anyway, which club did Reece James go on loan to in 2019-2020? Answer. Let's see if anybody got it right. Yes, you Wigan Athletic guessers. You are right. It was Wigan Athletic. Let's pick out another question. That one is too easy. I'm not giving you that one. Who is the Bundesliga? Seeing as though we've got Dortmund on here. Who is the Bundesliga all-time top goal scorer? Answers in the live chat now, everybody. It should be quite simple. And it is a bonus point if you guess the amount of goals as well. Who is the Bundesliga's all-time top goal scorer? Dortmund corner here. Bit of pressure from the Germans all of a sudden. Oof, Donnarumma there. Oh, the ref's gone soft on him there. Yeah, Wigan was a good one. Who is the Bundesliga's all-time leading goal scorer? And if you can guess the amount of goals, you are top dog. .365 goals. Gerd Muller is the all-time Bundesliga leading goal scorer. I've scored the most goals anyway. Right. Which manager gave Gareth Southgate his England debut? Which manager gave Gareth Southgate his England debut? This was the fun time for England. This very fun. This is really easy. Oh, Adeyemi's in round the back here. Back stick it. Oh, that was a chance over the top. Dortmund are actually turning the screw here a little bit. Adeyemi is just onside there on the counter. Few different questions going on this one, but indeed it was. Graham got that one right. Terry Venables. A few saying Hoddle. But yeah, Robson, no, Lonan. It was Terry Venables. Remember them days, my God. Fun days watching England, wasn't it? Let's have a quick check on all the scores around the Champions League right now. Inter have gone back in front. Augusto with that goal. Victor Osimhen has doubled his tally and Galatasaray's lead away to Ajax. Ajax, the worst team in the Champions League right now. That is embarrassing for the once former Giants. But yes, just to run you through all of the scores so far in the Champions League on the 8 o'clock kickoffs. Ajax 0, Galatasaray 2, Benfica 0, Leverkusen 1. Club Brugge 3, Barcelona 2. Shock there. Inter 1, Kairat 1. City 3, Dortmund 1. Newcastle 2, Bilbao 0. And Marseille 0, Atalanta 0. Dortmund into City's area again. Chance Adeyemi, great block. I think it's John Stones on the floor. Has blocked it. Offside. Oh, is it a corner? Yep, corner for Dortmund. Let's just watch this back. Oh, it goes through John Stones' legs, but just clips the inside of his leg. of his calf and just squirms wide. Corner to Dortmund. Let's just see this out first of all. Look, Dortmund actually coming to life. They've had a few efforts on goal now. Deep corner. Free header. Cleared by Donnarumma. Another effort on target for Dortmund. And City can't clear. Here come Dortmund again. One more goal here, and this is well and truly game on in this one. Well, let's pick out another question for everybody. Right, where are we at? Oh. How many teams originally competed in the Premier League? So when the first Premier League season started, how many teams competed in it? Answers in, everybody. How many teams originally competed in the Premier League? Savinho's been booked for trying to take out the Lino. 18, 24, 18, 42, 20, 32. Come on, get them guesses in. How many teams was it? First one in with the correct answer on that one was the man again himself, Graham. 22 teams it used to be. 92-93 the Premier League started. And yes, United did win it. And I remember them little mini trophies that Steve Bruce and Brian Robson got when we lifted the trophy. He didn't get medals in the first Premier League season. With tiny little Premier League trophies. Pretty crap, really. Prefer a medal, to be honest. Right, let's pick out another question. Remember Jaap Stam? Do you remember which football club in England Jaap Stam managed? Which English club did Jaap Stam manage? Famous Manchester United defender. Who did he manage? Not going through good times anymore. Since the Auto Trader went out of fashion anyway. Answers, please, everybody. Oh, there's a lot dead quick there. There's a lot of quick ones off the mark. But Graham's got someone typing for him tonight. He's in again. It was Reading. Reading was the team that Jaap Stam managed. Not for long either. Here's one that I don't think anybody's going to get. Oh, I can't ask that question. It's a crap one. But I'll just throw it out there anyway. Does anybody know what Newcastle's Magpie is called? Oh, Donnarumma there saved Manchester City with 2 tackles there. Great chance for Dortmund again. City are opening up a little bit here. Oh, but City are in trouble. I've got him here. Foden. Silva. Oh, he's overdone it. He's overdone it. Good defending in the end. No, it wasn't. It was Shirky. He looked like Silva for me then for a minute. Some of these questions are way too easy. Here's a question. I'm going to change this question up. This should actually... Because if I told you the year, it would be dead easy, actually. But which nation won the Euros with not initially qualifying? So which nation won a European Championship and they didn't qualify for that championship? I'm not going to tell you the year because it'd be too easy. So they didn't initially qualify. Which nation was it? Oh. Dortmund on the edge of the city box here. Spraying it out wide. Oh, that's a good cross. Oh my God, Donnaruma's missed it. He's got lucky. Oh, and the refs let him off again. The answer to the Euro one. It's gone to Bunty again. Denmark, it was in 1992. They did not initially qualify, but won it. Peter Schmeichel in his prime. Please make sure that you do pop a like on the video, everybody. We're doing things a little bit differently tonight, just to entertain ourselves. Luckily, the Champions League has actually come to life a little bit. But the game died instantly in the first half for Man City. So we've just been doing a quiz just to keep ourselves entertained. We're nearly there. Can still hear the fireworks going. It's lashing it down as it always does on bonfire night. Hearts and Hibs both play their home games in which Scottish city? A very, very simple question. Answers in the chat, people. This should be really easy for everyone. You're all football fanatics in this chat, so you should know the answer to this. And Bunty just sneaks in ahead of Graham again. I've heard he's gone Aberdeen. No, it is Edinburgh. It is Edinburgh. And I think I will do one more question before we see out the end of this game and the rest of the Champions League games. And the question is, to finish up, which player holds the record for most Premier League appearances with 653? Which player holds the Premier League appearance record? Just the Premier League on its own. Who is that player? Bit of head tennis in the City box at the moment. Premier League appearance record holder for a player. Isn't Giggs. It isn't Milner. Graham again. He wasn't the first in, but he was the first with the right answer. It is Gareth Barry. 653 appearances. Shirky tried to feed Haaland. And danger over. Barcelona have done it again. 3-3. They have ground out that result tonight, aren't they, Barcelona? Galatasaray hat-trick for Victor Osimhen. Miserable night for Ajax yet again. 3-0 to Galatasaray away to Ajax. Club Brugge 3, Barcelona 3. Exciting games, actually. Haaland is going off for Manchester City. Resting up for the big game this weekend against Liverpool. Massive game. Ain't Nori's back from injury. City getting a strong squad together here, actually, now. Few players back from injury, strengthening their chances to potentially go on a bit of a charge in the Premier League. They've got to beat Liverpool this weekend, otherwise they're out the title race, I think. So, Ajax 0, Galatasaray 3, Benfica 0, Leverkusen 1, Club Brugge 3, Barcelona 3, Inter 2, Kairat 1, City 3, Dortmund 1, Newcastle 2, Athletic Club 0, and Marseille 0, Atalanta 0. The only game this evening now without a goal. 3 second half goals for Galatasaray and Victor Osimhen. Good for them. No, that's offside. Dortmund fans, to their credit, are still bouncing around the stands. Did you all enjoy the little quiz anyway? We had a bit of a laugh there, didn't we? Last few minutes here of the game at the Etihad. It's been quite an entertaining game. I don't think Barcelona are actually covering themselves in much glory. Let's check their team out tonight, Barca's. That ain't a good result for them. So Barca's side, it had Rashford on it, Frenkie de Jong, Fermin Lopez, Casado, Lamine Yamal, Fernan Torres, Araujo, Garcia, Balde, Koundé. Jesus, strong side. Rashford was brought off after 83 minutes. Fermin Lopez was star player really there tonight for them. Couple of assists. But yeah, no, when you're looking at favourites, you're looking for standouts at the moment. You've got to look at probably Bayern Munich, really are standouts. Bayern Munich, Arsenal, the favourites. Real Madrid pegged back by Liverpool last night. Do Liverpool have any say in this? Man City, dare I say it? Have they got a chance? No, I agree. Barcelona won't win Champions League. Stephanie says, question Adam, which player has played in Newcastle, Sunderland derby, Manchester derby, Merseyside derby and North London derby? Jesus Christ. Who would that be? Be someone who's been around the block a bit. It's got to be James Milner, hasn't it, that? It's the only player we can think of. Unless it's a really old player, which I might not know. I know that Milner would have played in Milner's played in the Manchester derby and he's played in the Merseyside derby. North London. No, I wouldn't have played in that, would I? Shirky, 4-1 to Manchester City. That is a good goal. That is a good goal. 4-1. Game over. Staggering though. In the 91st minute, Shirky has scored, but the headlines are going to go across to Club Brugge. 4-3. 4 goals conceded by Barcelona. 4-3 in that game. Surely that is it now. Shirky makes it 4-1 to Manchester City and a emphatic night for Pep Guardiola. Little deflection. Can't believe Barcelona have blown that 3 times. Wow. Atalanta have also scored against Marseille. 1-0 to them. Every game now has got goals in it. And it's turned into a bit of a goal fest in the second half in the Champions League. Well, yeah, that little bit of hope for Dortmund is fading very, very fast. In fact, gone. Has it been disallowed? Has the goal been disallowed? Is that the one for... Is that the one against Barcelona? It has, hasn't it? Oh my God. That is devastating. It's back to 3-3 in back. Oh my God. 91st minute, what you think you're getting is a winner, and then it's chalked off. Devastated. Almost time's up here into the last few seconds. And that is the end of the game, everybody. Pep Guardiola gets his win. City comfortable in the top 8 in the Champions League. And that is our night well and truly over, everybody. Thank you so much for sticking with us there. We had to do a little bit of a quiz to entertain ourselves, but eventually we actually did get a few goals tonight. City win 4-1. Big weekend matchup against Liverpool this weekend next. Let's see what happens there in that one. But that is it, everyone. We are done. City win 4-1. The other games coming in at the moment. Well, let's just go through them quickly, actually, before we do finish up. Just to round up everything tonight. Let's get up onto the results screen. And there we go. Manchester City 4-1 winners. Newcastle 2-0 against Bilbao. Atalanta beating Olympiacos 1-0. Some of these games are still being played out, so we'll just go with the scores as they are. 2-1 to Inter Milan over Kairat. Club Brugge 3. Barcelona 3. Benfica 0. Bayer Leverkusen 1. Ajax 0. Galatasaray 3. That is your night's football done, everybody. Good night for the English clubs again. Big wins for City and Newcastle. A draw for Chelsea. But all English clubs very, very comfortable in the Champions League so far. And clearly expected now to go all the way through. And, yep, I think take it. And I think we'll comfortably qualify for the knockout phase or the playoffs. That is it, everybody. Thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow on FUTV. Cheers to all the Mars. Cheers to everybody for sticking in there. Good nights. Great banter as always. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.